Hey everyone, thank you for coming to Earth. Granny's got another message for us today, so listen in and retweet, share this video. Thank you.
Okay, everybody, today's the day. If you're with me on Twitter, you know today is the controversial day. Yes, Granny Deep Sea is going controversial. Step one. Okay, we have a situation on this planet right now with people's sexualities. All the children of the letters, I call them, LGBT, any type of, gayness, any type of somebody trying to point fingers, any type of that stuff where some poor kid is on the bus and people are like being rude to him. Are you kidding me? That's all gecko behavior. That's mean geckos attacking sweet geckos. How sad is that? So, step one. There's a rumor out there that God does not like gay people. I am going to squelch that rumor with the truth right now. Just go ahead and check the Bible, since I'm sure you never went to check it, or you would say, oh wait, it doesn't say God doesn't like gay people anywhere in here. So it doesn't say that, first of all. But the rumor started because back in the times of Jesus, there was a thing going on in a couple of cities where they were grooming children to be gay. There was a reason for this. It had to do with the story I told you. Those guys that got trapped here, they're not supposed to make any attachments on the planet. That would be making a baby. Well, if you're a guy, you can't make a baby. So they just wanted to keep being guys. So they thought that through the reincarnation process, they would be able to ensure that they would come back as a boy. They made themselves gay so that they didn't affect anybody else that was down here. And that's what they were pretending or trying to do their best. Didn't work. Doesn't matter. You don't groom children to be anything. Which is why we're having a problem here right now. Because right now, we're doing the same thing with straightness. No bueno. There is no straightness. What the Bible actually said is don't mess with the children. God doesn't like that at all. And he said they will know whatever their own nature is, and you just let them deal with their nature. Now, people say that that God wants them to do what's natural, and what's natural is being able to make a baby. Well, that's interesting, because that's called animal natural. Well, I do not, and here you may all quote me, I do not let my genitals determine who I get to have a relationship with, because I am not an animal. Since we're not animals, then we don't have to fit in with that rule of an innie and an outie, and that's all you get. Now, also, on a planet with reincarnation? Come on, folks. We've been doing this over and over, trying to get this world right. We have made so many relationships in the past. Haven't you met that person where you said, God, I feel like I've known you for 100, 1,000, a million years? Yeah, you really have! And now you've met again. Well, guess what? What if that person is an outie and you're an outie? Or an innie and you're an innie? Or what the heck ever? I'm just telling you right now, I'm getting sick and tired of that idea that you're trying to push on anyone else what they should be by nature because it has to do with the innie and an outie. No, they know what they are by nature because that's what's in their heart. Step two, there's a line system in heaven. The lines are for reincarnation purposes. There's baby souls on this planet. If you let them take that lifetime that's so horrible, they will break, and they will not be able to love God after that, and that's no bueno with God. So God has this hero come and stand in that spot, take that lifetime. So you ask, why do bad things happen to good people? Well, it's because that was a bad lifetime, and yes, that's a good person in there. Not only a good person, a hero. The angels knew that that lifetime would be so bad that that person could actually decide to commit suicide. The hero is placed inside of that body so that they do not commit suicide, which is why one of the worst things in the whole universe is when somebody actually commits suicide, because we know it was one of our heroes that stood in the hero's line, and now they have to stand in the long line, and it's not a good line. So, step two. Now we've gotten rid of that idea, or at least you can now if you want to. Don't let your gecko hold on to something if you don't want to. Do not think God doesn't like gay people, because he loves all his children. He didn't like what one little group was doing, and he also doesn't like what's going on right now trying to get people to be straight. So that's been said. Step two, there's lines in heaven and there's heroes among us. Step three, let's talk about drag queens. Because these kids, if you watch RuPaul's Drag Race, you're going to get to meet the individuals, the boys and the girls of these individuals. The individual is, these are amazing human beings. And they have come here to this planet. They stood in the heroes line. They are the ones that are getting beat up on, on the bus and after school and under the bleachers just because of the way they look. How sad is that? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. They put up with all of that, and then at some point during their usually teenage years, they'll see a drag queen and something in them says, I know I need to do that. Feel free, Trinity the Tuck, my girl, feel free, Trinity, to make a good comedy out of this, because it's ridiculously comical that the saddest poor kid now has to put on a dress, and they don't remember why. And I'm going to tell you why. This lore was lost during Nazi Germany time when they burned all the books. If you go look at Krishna, you're going to see a drag queen. Sorry, that's a drag queen. If you don't want to believe it, you're wrong, because the sun is taking a human body. He comes as a male because that's the strong of the two, but so that no gender shall believe that they are superior, he really comes as both. Thank you, RuPaul. Now, he also has a huge number of attendants, and these are those boys that have to put the dress on. Thank you. Thank you for coming to Earth. Thank you for coming to Earth. I am so sincere. I am so sorry that it's so bad now because your lore was lost. I'm so sorry that you're lost and you're sad and you're scared and you're lonely. RuPaul's waiting for you. Michelle Visage is waiting for you. I love you, they love you, and I know you love each other. So, the truth of the matter is these heroes are amongst us, and we aren't realizing what's actually going on. And now that I am talking about it and putting it out on Twitter, I'm getting the replies back that I want. And as I said yesterday, if you feel the need to unfollow me, that's okay. I don't count follows. I'm trying to save a planet here. You think I'm worried about your follow? No. So you can unfollow me, you can come back and sneak a peek, but it's your gecko unfollowing, friend. And that's okay. If you want to retrain your gecko, go ahead and just keep following and see what happens. Because the things that I'm going to talk about are going to be amazing. But right now we're inviting the whole world to sing at the same time, and I'm trying to get a whole bunch of bands together, and we're trying to work this right now. No date yet, because we're going to get everything right. I tried to get this done once before, and it didn't work, and this time we're going to get it right. So, calling all bands, calling all astronauts, my guys. I just wrote to David, so get back to me. And Casey, woo, I love you, thank you so much. She moved 100 videos ahead by reading Knock Knock by Granny Deep Sea online. Feel free to do that if you want to go to the reading room, The Lost Art of Reading, where you actually just keep reading the words. It's amazing. It's amazing. Okay, boys and girls, have a wonderful day out there. So much. Thank you for coming to Earth, and I can't wait to talk to you again next time.